welcome to another episode of Sinister Snacks. I'm your host, Joel.
And I'm Laura.
And we are the Newlydeads. Aw, look at us being all silly and stiff. So, on this episode of Sinister Snacks, we have a bit of a theme. Laura's bestie, Stephanie, went to Trader Joe's. And she purchased some strange chips for us to talk about on the show as Sinister Snacks. Now, the first chips here that Laura is holding up are the Kettle cooked stuffing chips that are only available during the Thanksgiving holiday season, which, to be fair, we have had before, but it has been a while. It has been at least a couple years. So, I don't remember what they taste like, to be honest.
I do.
So this is going to be a sort of a fresh take on it, a hot take, as it were.
And we'll see how they hold up after their expiration
As they're
date.
expired. Sorry, Stephanie, we didn't get around to these as quick as we wanted to. But anyway, cheers before you chew.
Cheers before you chew.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
That one had hints of gravy.
It's just a hair on the stale, just a little bit, not much.
A touch.
Just a smidge, a smooge. Because they are Kettle, but they're
not as potent as I remember. I remember they tasted a lot like stuffing before.
Like that one I just had reminded me of because I'm not a stovetop guy. You can just throw that stuff out the window. But regular herb stuffing cubes that you have to do it the old fashioned way, but still prepackaged, is what this more reminds me of. That's a good thing. But I definitely get that herb
Still there.
herb seasoning. Sage.
Alright. Both of these have a very pungent smell.
Well, you're more excited about that one, so let's do this one next.
I feel like that might coat our tongue though.
Oh, good call. Good call. All right. Next up, we have everything but the bagel. I don't know why I said it like that. These are seasoned Kettle cooked potato chips again. One of Laura's favorite things. For those of you who don't know Laura, like I know Laura, and that's most of you, because I know Laura like nobody's business. She loves everything but the bagel seasoning.
I do.
On everything. She puts it in her
Tomatoes.
coffee. She puts it on the dogs. She just sprinkles it on the pillow before she goes to bed. She's a big fan. And as you can see, it's got that seasoning, that peppery thing. So cheers before you chew. Good luck. I hope it's what you want. I took a second, just in case.
I always buy actual everything bagels. When I buy bagels, I always get the
She does.
everything bagel.
That's one of it's a thing. Let's just put it that way. It's a thing for her.
It's just the mix of the perfect blend of garlic and onion, salt, pepper.
Whereas I prefer just either an onion bagel or a Asiago cheese bagel or a plain bagel or the one that they used to have at Schnucks here, which was a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, which is don't see anymore around here. Used to be here.
These are good.
But I can understand the appeal, but for me, I'm good.
Ready for the
You'd
last?
be on your own for those. All right. The last one is Trader Joe's chips and a pickle. What's that mean?
They're pickle chips.
What's it say? Harvested on the supply is full something. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I found a big one.
Ooh, that's what she said. Ooh,
You found a big one. These look like
seriously
ones that you
cooked.
buy at a
at a restaurant,
where they make their own chips.
Yeah, I'm maybe grabbed the wrong one because it looks a little burny, but
They all
we're
look
gonna try
burny.
it. We're gonna go with it.
Like Santa's.
Cheers before you chew. Like what? Santa? Santa got burned?
Bernie
Mac?
Sanders.
No. Whoa. Yeah, that is a punch
Woo!
in the mouth.
Tangy. Dilly. Both of those. Dark russet potatoes. Mm-hmm.
4th generation farm. This is all that I am. Wow.
Those are some old potatoes.
You know, dill pickle chips, as we've talked about on the show before,
I like them.
are kind of hit and miss sometimes because you can overdo it really easily. Like you can push it past the brink. Thanks, Lay's. I blame you. I pick on Lay's a lot, but that's because their chips are just the chips. But anyway, these, I don't feel like they go quite past that same line.
I think they're good.
They're potent, but they're not like...
If you like dill pickles,
Yeah.
you will definitely like these.
I would agree with that 100%.
They are vinegary and salty and a lot of dill.
Yeah, that's the thing that hits you in the face.
Very crunchy.
There's a lot of vinegar and dill.
I cannot go wrong with Trader Joe's anything. Like,
Dude, their shawarma and garlic naan, like, I would eat that every day, all day.
everything that I've eaten from there has always been above board, right? Like above par.
I get you. I mean, I have very minimal complaint with their stuff.
Yeah.
And even the stuff I don't really care for, like those everything but the bagel chips, I can still, it's still quality product. I can see where people would like it. I get it. I just personally, not for me.
So are we rating them
We gotta do
per...
separate because I think, because they're three different types of chips. And in
Okay.
this case, I feel like.
Want to start with the Thanksgiving chips?
Okay. So for the stuffing chips, the first time I had them actually was kind of like on them. But this time, I feel like that was a better batch or something. So I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, also a 7. Yep.
For the everything but the bagel, like I said, I think it's a good quality product.
Yeah.
Just not for me. So I will give it a 5 just to be fair that it's...
I'm going to give it an 8 if you like everything but the bagel seasoning, or if you like everything bagels, then that's your chip.
I mean, like I said, there's a lot, it's got a lot of positive things going for it.
And then chips and a pickle.
The only thing I can say about those is I'm okay with it, and I get why they went with the type of chip they have. For me, if the chip was a little bit pulled back and a little bit more blonde,
Yeah.
I would be happier. But I still think it's 6.5.
It kind of made my tongue go a little numb
It's a little bit, but it's not too bad.
on the end. But I am really into dill. I like dill flavored everything. So, not everything.
Not
but,
everything.
I'm gonna give it also an 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big day for Trader Joe's.
Good job, Trader Joe's.
And thank you, Stephanie. We're sorry it took us so long, but as you know, things for us sometimes
It's a
take
lot
a
of
little time,
chips.
but quality over quantity.
We try not to eat, whole bags of chips at a time.
If you could see in front of us right now, it looks like a battlefield of bones of chips.
Bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I'm not going to do the last part because she did it for me. All right. Well, I'm Joel.
And I'm Laura.
And we are the Newlydeads, which, if you are interested in finding smerch for us, artwork that we have created, both spooky cute, and sometimes pop culture related, head to thenewlydeads.com. You can also sign up for, I believe we have like a email sign up thing you can sign up for. And we put things on there regularly. We've had like 4 or 5 things come out just in the past week or so. And we're both, every single night, we sit down and we create together. So there will be more coming. So please head to thenewlydeads.com, check it out. And we will see you. Oh, she said it.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time. I forget how I started, but I made it.